At the end of 2015, there was approximately 36.7 million people worldwide living with HIV or AIDS. 1.5 million of those were children. For over 30 years now, I've known about HIV and AIDS. I think I must have been about 12 when I first read it in the newspaper and read these horror stories of what it was, what it did to you, and just basically who was getting it. And of course, it was drug users, prostitutes, and gay men. At the time, I thought, there's no way, this is something that is so far away from me and will always be far away from me that I don't need to worry about it. But as the years went on, it got closer, and we started seeing people die, like Freddie Mercury, Rock Hudson, Kenny Everett, Liberace. These people started dying. For all those years that I'd been thinking that this red ribbon was about other people and about this disease that was far enough away from me that it just wouldn't affect me, you know. And then I started having friends in my life that were affected by it. And then one night I went out and my life changed completely. And something happened to me that, you know, that you read about in newspapers and you always think it's somebody else, it's somebody else. The same way that I thought this ribbon is always for somebody else. But the truth of it is, this red ribbon is for me because I'm a person living with HIV. This ribbon is for every single person that has been before me that has had HIV and AIDS and passed away. The ribbon is for the people that are fighting every single day to find a cure. People that are fighting to feed the people with HIV that can't look after themselves. To do care at home, to do meals at home. This ribbon is to break down the walls and the stigma that HIV has. And believe me, the stigma is still there, still here, all these years later. The stigma is bad, you know, and whether it's dating or whether it's friendships or whether it's... I've had some completely obscure and mental reactions to me saying that I have HIV. I wear this ribbon very proudly, and I ask you to do the same on World AIDS Day, and know that it's support that is still needed and that continues to be needed and will continue to be needed until every single person with this illness is taken care of, and even better, until we can say that there's a cure. You know, the crazy thing about this is it used to be called GRID, gay-related immune disorder. So it was tagged as a gay disease, but it isn't a gay disease. You know, and it didn't come from the gay. You know, I've read so many different things about, you know, oh, the gays brought it here, or the monkeys, it came from monkeys, or it came from the South Africans brought it, or, you know, it's always blaming somebody, and basically, it's a virus, and it reproduces in your body, and it doesn't pick, you know, it doesn't pick only this people or only that people, or, you know, it does not have any barriers about who it chooses, and people are still dying from it. You know, the rates of people getting HIV continue to go up, and people have different reasons and different ideas on why that's happening. But as somebody that has it, I know that it's not something that you want. But I live with it, as does every other person that has it, because you have to, and you have to carry on. And I'm very proud to say that I'm living with it. I'm not dying from it, I'm living with it. It's not me. It's part of me, but it's not me, it's not all of me. There's a hell of a lot more. I'm a friend, I'm a workmate, I'm a colleague, I'm so many different things before the HIV. The HIV is just something that is there and that I have to deal with. But you know me, And those of you that didn't know, I'm no different. I am still exactly the same Stephen Hart, and touching me, hugging me, kissing me will not give you HIV. Eating off the same plate, drinking from the same straw will not give you HIV. It's not like that. And education is so important for this disease because people don't know. By wearing a red ribbon, you can help do that. You can help let people see that you're standing up for people with HIV and AIDS, that you are supporting people with HIV and AIDS. And by sharing this video is another way you can do that, because keeping quiet about this disease is something that I did for so long. There's so many reasons that you should be tested, and just for your own peace of mind, you can deal with this disease and live with it better than you can die with it. There were 601 deaths last year in the UK, AIDS-related, HIV and AIDS-related deaths. That's too many. Let's do something about it. It's an illness, and it's something that people have to live with, and it's hard work. With medication, it can be made a lot easier, but it doesn't go away, and the stigma, unfortunately, isn't going away. And that's why people have to talk up, speak out about it, be proud of living with it, and remember to wear their red ribbons on their breasts, and just be proud. And I will be really interested to see what reaction this video gets. It's a big thing for me to do, to say that I have it, and it's because I think it's important. Me holding on to it and not being open about it is making me feel as if I have something to be ashamed of, and I don't. I have nothing to be ashamed of. If you want to know anything, then please ask me. It's the best way. If you're unsure, if you're scared, if there's anything like that, ask me. I'm living with it. I can give you the best answers. I know it well. So put it in the comment section below.